Ever wondered why your GPS tells you to take the shortest route? Well, there's more to it than just convenience. Let's uncover the difference between distance and displacement. Distance is the total length taken between 2 points. Displacement is the shortest length taken by an object in a specific direction. For instance, if ABCD is a path taken from point A to D, then the distance of the path is ABCD, the total length of the path, while the displacement of the path is AD, the shortest length of the path. Note that both distance and displacement are measured in meters. To illustrate, a car moves from point L through M, N, O to point P. The length between L to M is 3 kilometers, between M and N is 1 kilometer, between N and O is 2 kilometers, and between O and P is 1 kilometer. The length between L and P is 2 kilometers. Then, the distance covered by the car from point L to P is 3 kilometers plus 1 kilometer plus 2 kilometers plus 1 kilometer, which is equal to 7 kilometers. This is the total length covered by the car. But the displacement of the car from point L to P is 2 kilometers, which is the shortest length. What are the differences between distance and displacement? Distance is the total length taken between 2 points, while displacement is the shortest length taken between 2 points. Distance is a scalar quantity, meaning it only has the size. But displacement is a vector quantity, meaning it has both the size and a specific direction. For distance, the size depends on the path taken, while for displacement, the size does not depend on the path taken. Distance is always positive, while displacement can be positive or negative. Distance can never be 0, while displacement can be 0. Let's consider 2 examples. A car moves 7 kilometers north, then 5 kilometers east. What distance and displacement is covered by the car? The distance covered by the car is equal to 7 kilometers plus 5 kilometers. 7 plus 5 gives 11 kilometers. So the distance covered by the car is 11 kilometers. The displacement covered by the car is 7 kilometers north and 5 kilometers east. To be more precise, if this is point A, this point B, and this point C, we can use Pythagoras' theorem to determine the length between point A and C. A C is equal to the square root of AB squared plus BC squared. A B is 7 kilometers and BC is 5 kilometers. Then this becomes square root of 7 squared plus 5 squared. This gives 8.6 kilometers. So the displacement of the car is 8.6 kilometers northeast. The second example. David moves from point A to B, then goes back from B to C. The length between point A and B is 1 kilometer. The length between B and C is 3 kilometers. What is the distance and displacement covered by David? The distance moved by David is 1 kilometer plus 3 kilometers, which gives 4 kilometers. For displacement, take note of the direction. As David moved in opposite directions, we need to subtract the figures given. Then displacement is equal to 1 kilometer east minus 3 kilometers west. This gives negative 2 kilometers. So the displacement of David is negative 2 kilometers east or 2 kilometers west. To recap, in everyday life, distance and displacement are used interchangeably, but they are different. Distance is the total length taken between 2 points. Displacement is the shortest length taken by an object in a specific direction. Both of them are used to measure the length between 2 points. Distance measures the total length, while displacement measures the shortest length. Now that you understand the difference between distance and displacement, in our next video where we'll explore speed and velocity, stay tuned.